Okay, I'm here to bargain with you guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I said in the last video on this channel. For every like that this video gets in the first 24 hours of it being published, I will be riding a mile from the week of January 2nd to January 8th. So you guys obviously went above and beyond. I was expecting maybe to do 200 miles, maybe 350, which would be the most I've ever done in a week, and that would absolutely crack me. But 3,000 in a week? I mean, you guys are awesome, but I don't want to die, so here's my proposal. So there's 5 steps to this proposal, so please hear me out, okay? And you guys can vote at the end. I'll tell you guys how to vote if this is something you guys are okay with. So first thing, I will ride 692 miles from the week of January 2nd to January 8th, which is like an ungodly amount for me. I will attempt to ride, let me say that. I'm gonna do my absolute best. I've never even ridden a century, for God's sake. So I'm gonna do my best to attempt this route that we have created. But wait, there's more. Oh my, do you guys remember those commercials? Okay, never mind. The second part to this is that Jackson, a local P12 legend, absolute stud, has agreed to do this with me. Now this would be the biggest training week he's ever done, and he's been riding for years. I'm about 5 months into riding, and yeah, I'm a little bit nervous to say the least, but I think you guys see where I'm going with this. So between Jackson and I, that would be 1,385 miles of the 3,000, what is the total? Of the 3,037 miles that we owe you guys. Okay. So we're almost halfway there, but hold on. This is where I think it could get kind of fun. But wait, there's even more. Call now. So, sorry, I gotta look at my phone because I have all the stats written out. So since you guys absolutely destroyed this like goal that I not even a goal, like the like amount that I had in my head, I kind of had to call for backup. So Jackson being that first string of backup, but we still have a little bit over half of the miles unaccounted for. So where do we get the rest of those miles? There's 2 spots that I feel like we can get those miles in a fair way that would make this challenge extremely hard, which I feel like I owe you guys after this last video. So the first spot that I had in mind is we will do cameo miles from other cycling content creators. I've called in a couple favors. I have a couple people that have already agreed to do this. So the idea is at the end of each day, Jackson and I will do closing statements to the camera, and then we will check in to see whoever did cameo miles for us that day. We will then add up the total collective miles from that day, and that will chink off part of the 3,000, how many is it? 3,037 miles that we have to do. Now the second way that we can attack some more of those miles is kind of more calling out to you guys. I think it'd be awesome if some of you guys want to join us. Now I feel like for these miles to count, it would have to be you guys joining us in person. So if anyone wants to meet up with us, I'll link all the routes in the description. You can see if one of them lines up with somewhere that you want to go or meet up with us. And the plan is I will be doing a bunch of real-time stories and posts on my Instagram in order for you guys to meet up with us if that's something that you want to do. So between all of that, we should be able to get close to achieving these miles. Now, 2 more quick things before you go. There is a Strava challenge posted for you guys to attempt to do the mileage that Jackson and I are gonna do. So 692 miles if you guys if you guys are crazy enough to attempt to do that at home. There's a Strava challenge posted. But in order to get in that challenge, you do have to follow me on Strava, and then I'll send you an invite to the challenge because unfortunately I don't have a business account on Strava. My Strava is linked in the description below if that's something that you guys are crazy enough to do at home, or if you just want to follow along with our journey. I will be posting those live rides on Strava throughout the week. Now the second thing, before you go, we are going to be videoing this whole adventure, again, if this is something that you guys agree to. So my idea was to not vlog today or tomorrow, but vlog starting Sunday, the day before we leave, and then I will finish that week's vlog the Sunday, the day that we finish in Santa Cruz. I will have that video posted for you guys on Wednesday, January 11th. And then after that, we will go back to the regular scheduled Wednesday vlogs. Now, final thing, if this is something that you guys agree to, hit the thumbs up button on this and comment down below your support, or comment if you guys plan to meet up with us along the way. If you don't agree to this, hit the dislike button and tell me what terms you want changed. But I think this is a pretty good compromise. Again, I will do my best to attempt this. I've planned this in the last 10 hours, so it's kind of a scramble of a plan, but I think we can make it happen. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you agree to this. And if you do, I will see you guys on my Instagram, on Strava to follow along live. And if you just want to stay on YouTube, I'll see you guys Wednesday the 11th. Hopefully I'll still be alive.